welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are doing a Brooklyn Nets draft lottery rebuild in NBA 2K25. And with the Brooklyn Nets pick obviously being the 8th overall pick, you guys voted for them to take Kaspares Jakucionis. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that name right. I don't know if I am, but the Kaspares Jakucionis is the guy that you guys voted for us to pay. I'm probably going to call him I was calling him Kaspares before. It's completely wrong. His name was Kaspares Jakucionis. Yes, I did have to look that up. But yeah, I said one of the names are really hard to pronounce, but we're obviously going to be rebuilding the Nets around him and see what we could do. The other options I had was Conrad. But honestly, see him being the perfect fit with Houston at 10. If you guys don't think the Raptors will take him, I think the Raptors go with they could go with Conrad if he falls, but I don't know. We'll see. But you guys were obviously wanted Kaspares Jakucionis, so that's what we'll be doing. So, Jody Fernandez, the head coach, on a 4-year deal. So I've also seen possibilities this team will be trading up in the draft, maybe to like in the top 3. Maybe I've heard the Sixers are interested in trading back. I heard a scenario where the Sixers get Cam Johnson and then they trade back into the draft and still get another guy. So, and then the Sixers get the third. I mean, Nets get their all place. They can take Ace Bailey. That's one of the options I had, which I think the Nets could very well do. I think it'll make sense for both sides. That might be a trade we do in the future, but we'll head straight into the NBA draft now, and then we'll see what we're gonna. So hopefully we get Kaspares Jakucionis here to fall. So 1's gonna be flagged, 2 Trey Johnson, 3 Harper, 4 Ace Bailey. None of this will ever happen, but honestly, all we need Jakucionis to fall. So obviously, Malua, these guys on the board. I don't think Malua will fall, but Kaspares Jakucionis, welcome to Brooklyn with the 9th overall pick. I don't think we reached it all. I think Jakucionis is a really good player. We also have the 19th overall pick as well. Got Hugo, Rasheed Fleming, Liam McNeely, got Joanne Berengier, got Walter Clayton, Danny Wolf. So I honestly like that they're taking Rasheed Fleming. It's Rasheed Fleming. And then we have pick 26 and then 27. We have a bunch of first round picks. So Walter Clayton will probably be there next pick. Obviously, we have 2 back-to-back picks. So Hugo Gonzalez, I have interest in. I haven't really taken him too much before. Igor Demon as well. We can double down on guard. So I want to take Igor, 6'9", point guard. That definitely seems kind of intriguing. Or we can take Hugo Gonzalez. I kind of want to take Igor, man. I don't know. So Igor Demon. And we have back-to-back picks. We could take Walter Clayton. We got LeBron Phillip. But I think we go probably forward here. I think I'm going to take Hugo Gonzalez. Hugo Gonzalez, welcome to the team. We have the 2nd round pick. Walter Clayton is no longer here. So we got like Noah Penby. We got Pitaway. Got Rocky. So we could take a big here in Rocky, which I don't hate the idea of that. So Rocky, Zakarski, welcome to Brooklyn. That'll be our last pick. So Kaspares Jakucionis, Rasheed Fleming was a 72. Igor was a steal. I ain't gonna lie. Hugo, 73. Rocky, 69. So I do want to sign Rocky. I don't know why it's not letting me, but I think it's a problem with like our roster thing right now. We shouldn't even have most of these guys on our team. Unless we get 2A and we 2A him, no. So I really do want to sign Rocky though. If it becomes something for us. So I don't think we will bring back D'Anthony. Is that the reason why? Oh. So we might have to like trade somebody off now, or I guess we just want to sign Rocky, which sucks and is annoying. But I don't know, 7th draft. I really can develop something for us. I'm gonna figure out a way what I could do. So maybe do we have to renounce like a guy like Trendon Watford? Do we have to renounce? I don't think we bring back Keon Johnson either. So it's like, or I don't want to like. Okay, no, whatever. I guess honestly, dude, we just want to be signing Rocky unless. Oh, there we go. Okay, Keon Johnson will accept. Wilson, Clowney, Dariq Whitehead, Drew Timme. I think we're gonna accept him as well. He played pretty good for the Nets. I ain't lying with you. Oh, I didn't mean to accept Keon Johnson though, but I guess I'll just bring him back. Who cares? Qualifying offers. Cameron Thomas is a free agent. Obviously, someone I do want to bring back. I'm recording this pretty late at night as well, or pretty late at night. I don't know why I'm putting that out, but Melton probably won't be back off the ACL tear. Definitely think some teams could be interested in him on a minimum, but Cameron Thomas is somebody I would be willing to pay. So we give him like $23 million flat rate, $22.5 million for 4 years. Obviously, Cameron Thomas. So obviously there's concerns with him. obviously, but I think he can be. I don't know if he's like a superstar for the Nets. He's really on the only shown capability to like score the ball, and that's really it. I don't think we bring back D'Angelo Russell. Zaire Williams, we could have interest in signing him. We'll see. Probably won't bring him back Wofford. Probably not Martin. And then everybody else can announce here, man. So we'll do that. And then Zaire Williams has an offer sheet. It's a 3-year deal, 33 million. How are we looking like all forward? So I think we can probably let him go. That's the thing. So we're gonna let Zaire Williams go. He can go whatever team he wants to. I really don't think he'll become something for us, really, like anything crazy. So Zaire Williams, I'll let him go to whatever team that was. I don't even know what team it was, but let him go. We're not gonna match that. And then Darren Sharp's a free, which somebody want to bring back as well. So Darren Sharp on a nice deal, we can re-sign him. Be our backup five long term. So we got Kaspares, Jakucionis. I'm still trying to. So Jakucionis, Igor, Cameron Thomas, Keon Johnson, Tariq Whitehead. Tariq Whitehead never really got a chance to show what he could do, man, in the NBA, which sucks for him. But Jalen Wilson, Hugo, Maxwell Lewis, Cameron Johnson is still somebody I want to trade. I think we could probably consider trading Nick Claxton as well. So I'm going to move Cameron Johnson to small forward, and we are going to trade him this offseason. So I really don't know why it took me so long, but I'm going to do it now because I feel like it makes the most sense. The team could definitely be a playing team without me trading him, but I think it just makes the most sense for Cameron Johnson to be traded at the moment. Makes some sense here for both sides. For sending Cameron Johnson to the Detroit Pistons, he can space the floor better than Tobias Harris out of the power forward spot. And I feel like he'd be the perfect fit because the Pistons obviously need some shooting around Duran, Sar, and everybody else, and Ivy. So he needs some shooting, and obviously, I wonder if we could squeeze two first, though. That would be like a jackpot. I think we could do so. Two first from the Pistons would be nice to add. So Tobias Harris, they want a Rocky and a second. They'll give me three first. I ain't gonna lie. I'm fine with trading a Rocky if this really gets me three first. So I know this might be a little crazy. I can't do three first at Kim Johnson. That's a little too crazy. But how about we just get to Rocky? I'll give you Rocky, and you guys want a second. You guys are want me to take on 27 picks. We couldn't even do this anyway. You can't trade back-to-back years first. So what about this? We'll just say yes to this. Dude, they really want to give me an extra first-round pick on top of that. I can't, bro. I can't accept that. How about 2 seconds? They want 3 seconds. They need some Mofa and Takio. I mean, sure, whatever. It sucks we have to add 3 seconds on here, but I just can't get to getting three first with Kevin Johnson. We could have absolutely fleeced the Pistons here. We're trying to do a realistic build, and two firsts by the max we can get. Three firsts, Cameron Johnson's not even close to being a superstar, so obviously wouldn't make sense for us. So we got him. Also, in probably maybe trading Nick Claxton here as well. I just want to get the most value out of everybody we can, and Claxton would be an interesting guy. I got the perfect team that we could send him to as well. If we could send him to the Los Angeles Lakers, he'd be their perfect starting five, in my opinion. It feels like I trade Nick Claxton every video, but I feel like he's probably going to be traded in the offseason. But we're going to get Gabe Vincent's expiring contract. I'd love to get Dalton Connect as well. So you probably want to squeeze as most as you can out of the Lakers at this point. They're obviously probably desperate for a center. But so what if we get Connect, Vincent, and then Maxi Kleber's contract? So all of this. We get a first round pick on top of that as well, like 2028. I'd love that as well. So we obviously get some more draft capital from the Lakers. We'll offer that them. They decline. Okay, what about no connect and just Vincent Cleaver in a first? I know it might not be a lot, but this is a pretty bad. It does not give me nothing for the future. That's why I would like connect. They don't want to say yes to that. So I guess if we can't find the package we want for Nick Claxton, it wouldn't be the worst idea to keep him, right? So, honestly, we could just keep. I never really kept him in that video. So if there's like not a good package out there for Claxton, we could just obviously keep him, which isn't a bad idea. So the Lakers are even offering me, which was the only team would aggressively want him. So, yeah, I mean, we'll try again, right? I mean, it doesn't hurt to try again. Maybe renegotiate the trade, but if we can't get a trade done, gonna have to back away from it, man. So what about instead it's like Rui and then I don't know, like Shake Milton's contract and then a first? Does that make it better? Probably not. I doubt it. So yeah, they are not trying to trade instead of Kleber. What about so Shake is Kleber. They want 2 seconds. So we get Rui on the team. I'd rather get a guy like Gabe Vincent though, honestly. So how about Vincent? So Vincent Kleber and a first. Like I said, isn't a lot of value anyway. They want 2 seconds on top of that. I'm honestly, this will probably open up money for us though next off season. So we want to do this. I am do this now. We get 2028 Lakers pick, which is probably going to be valuable. We have some seconds. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. We need to embrace the tank. Get AJ. Nick Claxton's gonna be a Laker. I know it's not the best package we could have gotten, but Lakers are the starting center. That's really what they wanted, right? So and then we have some cap space as well. We can get like Jonathan Kuminga, but I feel like this offseason has been a roller coaster already, dude. We're just gonna go through the play progression, man. We want so Tobias Harris is down, but this team is gonna suck. This is probably what we want. It's what Nets fans want. Nets fans want the number one overall pick out. So they don't want to be close to the play-in by any means. They want the number one overall pick. So we need to cut a player. I think it's gonna have to be Drew Timmy. It sucks, but he's probably like the odd man out. So we got Jakucionis, we got Igor running that point guard rotation as well with him. So we'll see how this goes with 2026 draft. We'll see how this goes, but we're down this draft class fairly quickly. So Cameron Thomas is injured right now, but we're gonna uninjure him because I'm 100% sure, like 99% sure, but fully healthy heading into the season. So I don't know why he's even injured, but I did not mean to do that. Oh well, he'll be back, dude. So didn't need to put him injured for 1 day either. So fix that again. I don't know why he says he's going to be out for the 6 months. Obviously not true. So we got Vincent. I'm not going to start Gabe. That's something I'm not going to do. We're going to start Jakucionis. So worst non-starter. Gabe Vincent. So Jakucionis, Cameron Thomas, Jalen Wilson, Tobias Harris, Dayron Sharp, Keon Johnson, Gabe Vincent, Noah Clowney, Derek White. And so we're going to run 11-man rotation, and we're going to go ahead and play Igor in the rotation, obviously. Going to play him over from Tekio. If Tekio doesn't have to play, we can play like Hugo or Rashid Fleming. So I'm fine with that. So Rashid Fleming will get in. And also, we could also kick out Gabe Vincent as well. I really don't really see the point of him playing as well. So yeah, why not? We're gonna fully embrace the thing. Vincent, I know he's making a lot of money, but he really think about it, he doesn't need to play. In theory, he wouldn't hurt us if he does or didn't. So Gabe Vincent will play Hewlins off instead. Obviously, we need to develop our young guys, so we'll do that. That does only leave Maxwell Lewis out, which sucks, but I'll see you guys at the end of the season, hoping for us to maybe land AJ DeBanza. We'll see. SGA is your MVP. Rookie of the year goes to Cooper Flag. But at the end of the season, we finished off probably how I wanted to be. Yakachonis with All NBA first team. Look at his stats in just a second, but we didn't make the playoffs. Kind of expected, obviously. We finished off the season 31 and 51. Kind of better than I expected, knowing how bad this team was. But hey, man, at least we'll have a shot at getting number one, I guess. So we'll take it. 24. This is probably the reason why Cameron Thomas, we weren't as bad as we were expecting. We were bad. I wanted to be a little bit worse. It's kind of what I was looking at, but it's fine, man. We had 13 from Keon Johnson, 11 from Yakachones with 4 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, and he shot only 29%. He'll get better though. Only his rookie season. Tobias Harris with 10. Most of these guys will be off the books though. But a lot. They also re-signed some guys. Clowney. Maybe hoping it would be the power forward of the future, but like I said, we're in for a long, long rebuild, man, with this Nets team, because this Nets team has no future star and really has no direction by any means. But I don't know. LeBron James will retire. We'll obviously see what we can do in the offseason. We'll have to sign some guys and get a center that could probably start for us. We're projected, or are we projected? So we're projected to pick 5 via Brooklyn. I don't know. I actually don't know where that pick is going to land up. We're going to finish off with the 6 overall pick. I'm pretty sure we should have that pick, though. I don't know. It says it's going to Detroit. I have to look into it. No, we have this Pistons pick from Cameron Johnson, but I don't know. I'll look into it really quickly. I actually own that pick, so I'm going to get that pick back from the Houston Rockets. I don't know why it said. I don't know. I have no clue, but we'll get that pick back from Houston. So the 6 overall pick obviously is our. We'll send them like a future second because that should be our pick, and sucks that I had to do all this, but all right, we have the 6 overall pick in the draft, so we're not gonna fire Fernandez. I want to work it out with him. So what are we gonna do? We have the 6. So I think we definitely drafted the pick. not be able to get AJ, Boozer, Peterson. So we'll see who falls and see who we can get with this big. Number one, be AJ to Miami. Number two is going to be Boozer to Washington. I will love to see if Peterson falls. He doesn't, obviously. So three best players are off the board. Nate wants the Pelicans. Chris Sinak is going to the Utah Jazz. So you can take like Dash Daniels here. You could take Caleb Wilson. I don't hate that getting Caleb Wilson a chance here. Elijah Arenas. So anyway, I'm probably gonna go with Dash Daniels or Caleb Wilson, and I think taking the front court pick might be the better selection. Even though one of these videos I do want to take Dash Daniels, but I think right now at the moment I think Caleb Wilson that pick might make a little more sense. We have the 19th overall pick as well. We got Benny Strides, Dame Sarr. I know Mikael Brown develops into somebody really good. Isaiah Evans is ranked ninth, pretty high on the board, so we can take him. Let's see, Hall of Fame ceiling is kind of crazy. So you can take Isaiah Evans, which honestly, if he's that really that good, we'll take him. Then we'll take like Keita Boozer. So we'll call that a day. Took a lot of guards though, but no, we take Hillbills. I forgot. Clowney will accept everybody here. Derek Whitehead, Lewis. I'm gonna actually not extend that qualifying offer on Jalen Wilson. $10 million, and we get somebody better, and we have Luka Doncic money. Giannis is a free agent next year, right? Just an idea, but we'll probably only bring about anybody here. So we'll just go to renounce. So we can just Cowboys to get rid of him now. So Harris is gladly. Johnson, 13 points, 20. If he would have probably shot better from three, I definitely would have interest in bringing him back. But right now, I think we'd let him go. Wilson, I think we'll let him go as well. Gabe and Fontecchio are all gone. So now we'll have a full clean slate as we have cap space to work with too. So we got Jakucionis, Igor, Caden Boozer. What did Igor do for us last season? So he had, he was playing not the most minutes in the world, but we need Caleb Wilson, we'll see what he does, but really we need is a starting center. Sharp did average 10 and 10 a block, but I don't think he'll do it for the future. He doesn't develop or nothing. So we need a sign of free agent. So what can we get? I'd love to see if we get a superstar here in Brooklyn. Obviously, New York is a popular trade destination, but probably for the Knicks, not the Nets. But I don't know. We can offer Paul a contract. We don't even have enough money to offer Paul. Luka probably is going to sign here. Jalen Williams is interesting. Maybe the Thunder don't have enough money to re-sign J-Dub and Chet. Maybe they have to choose between one. I'm not quite sure. But I gotta say, if we can offer J-Dub a contract, he probably won't sign. The Thunder offered him a contract, so we'll be able to get him. Chet will probably get matched as well. The Thunder have the option to match him, so we'll probably get matched. But it doesn't hurt to offer, right? So Chet will offer him as well. Then we'll have one more offer left. So is there any centers we can sign or like good bench pieces? So let's see. Um, Kessler, what about Jalen Duren? Maybe we could pry him away from Detroit. Oh, he's re-signed with the bid on a max. Kessler is restricted. Man, all options are restricted. It's going to be hard to bring him in. Mark Williams is interesting. He just probably wouldn't be the guy I want for the future, though. That's the thing about it. So, I don't know. There's not really much good center options, so which is disappointing. We could get Mark Williams a contract, but he's not my dream fit by any means. So let's look though. Collins, Jabari, Tari Eason would be kind of interesting, I'm gonna lie. So maybe we give Tari Eason a contract. 30 million will be a little too crazy though. What about 28 million? He's restricted, so man, restrictions and stuff really is annoying because you have to probably overpay to get him. What about Jabari Smith? 11 points, 42% from three. He would fit really well in our starting five, whatever role we play him in. So I wouldn't mind getting Jabari Smith. He'd actually be a guy we could probably overpay on. So Jabari Smith Jr., I'm gonna see if we get him under contract. He'd be a nice guy to add. Obviously, we're paying him, but hopefully he comes up the first. Then Mark Williams, I don't know about Mark Williams, but for now, probably gonna sign Jabari Smith. We'll see if the other guys sign. Yeah, Chet and J Dub both get matched, which was expected. But all right, Mark Williams. Do we want to offer Mark Williams a contract, or do we want to wait on the center? Is there any centers we could possibly sign next year in free agency? So I'm looking at the wrong thing, but we would have money, obviously. So either way, we'd have money. Figure out something. So, um, No, they wouldn't be any better. So and these guys probably aren't even going to be real free. And so really, we need to go get a center now. Maybe trading Claxton wasn't the best idea, obviously, but I don't know. Mark Williams is really better than Claxton, obviously. The Lakers shown that. But I don't know. I don't know. We might just roll with him. We might just roll with Dayron Sharp. So Dayron Sharp, we're gonna roll with Dayron Sharp for the future. And our big free agency spending is gonna be Jabari Smith Jr. So Jabari, welcome to Brooklyn. You'll be somebody that'll help us win, I guess. And then God, we have Caleb Wilson now, so I guess he'd be on the bench for us. Uh so okay. We're gonna be one of these guys a small forward. I guess was never mind, none of them could play small forward. Damn, okay. Can Clowney play like a backup center role for us? That would be nice. So Clowney goes down at center. Damn, okay. So is there any small forwards you could sign? Not really, not any great options that would be interesting fits for us or anything like that. So we missed out on probably everybody. Um, Ian Watson would be cool. We don't even have to rush anything. If it's not there, it's fine. Honestly, now I think about it, if it's not there, it's whatever, man. We can't really make a move happen right now. Maybe we shouldn't have forced Jabari Smith Jr. to come here. Maybe that wasn't the best option for him, but he is going up in overall. I wanted to start Caleb Bolson, but hey, man, whatever happens, happens, dude. I guess I really can't affect it. Maybe we can consider trading or playing Caleb Bolson at center, see how it goes. His rebounding is an A minus, so we can. But obviously, Darren Sharp's rebounding good as well, but he doesn't develop. I don't know. We'll see. Lewis didn't go up in overall at all. I want him to have a role this year, but it just didn't work out. Whitehead, Igor, Jakucionis, but okay. Um, what do we consider doing at the trade deadline? I actually have an idea that we could do, and it is possibly maybe trading away Cameron Thomas, man. I know Nets fans might not like the sound of that, but if you think about it, the position we're in right now, maybe a Cameron Thomas trade might make the most sense. He's at 86 overall, 87 overall. He could probably get us a really good starting center. He's making, good money as well. Not that he's done anything wrong, but I think fit wise, we could probably get a center here, one that could start for us after trading Claxton. But we have Jakucionis, Cameron Thomas, Gonzalez. I guess will start this year. Um, Jabari, Sharp, Igor, Derek Whitehead, Noah Clowney, Rasheed Fleming, Wilson, and Isaiah Evans. So yes, we'll play Isaiah Evans this year. Then I'll now see you guys at the end of the season or at the deadline. We'll see. Is your MVP. AJ Debanda is your Rookie of the Year. At the end of the season, we finished off actually making the play-in tournament at the seventh seed. So I didn't expect it by any means, but hey, man, we did it. And I actually was starting Caleb Wilson. You probably could have noticed it, but I was starting him. Sharp was actually coming off the bench. Wilson, did he do a solid job at center? I mean, he was playing okay. Obviously, he was 6'10", so I figured maybe he could do it. Maybe he could shoot a little better from three, but it was just an experiment. We're gonna go back to we're gonna go a 9-man rotation in the playoffs though, or in the play-in. We'll see if we could beat the Knicks. So New York versus New York, we're gonna win. So that was definitely unexpected. So we're the seventh seed. We went 40 and 42 as we're gonna go in the play-offs to play the Pistons. So 22 from Cameron Thomas. I decided not to make a move at the trade deadline because we were actually, like I said, we were hovering above 500. Below it, we're just going right back and forth. So I feel we were actually pretty solid. But Gonzalez isn't the starting small forward we can rely on, man. He is not good by any means. Shooting 22% from three is abysmal. That's just not going to work in the NBA. So he's not going to be a starting small forward. So we got the Pistons around one. Cameron Johnson is still here. He is shooting, shooting good from three either. So I don't think he actually ended up starting a power forward, which is interesting. But we beat the Detroit Pistons team. We are down 3-2. So honestly, pushing this team to 7 will mean a lot. Will mean a lot. We might be ready after all to maybe go for the big fish, which looks like we are gonna receive since we choke it at the end. What a choke job. Yeah, 36 from Cameron Thomas. Dude, he was so good in the playoffs though, man. Like this dude was amazing in the playoffs. Look at him in the playing in the playoffs. These stats would drop 54. He's only making $22 million. It would really suck to look for a trade for him, but if you really think about what we need, Well, I'll see. We'll see. Because that's probably our main concern right now. Center, several of us win the championship. Okay, so do we want to do it? Trade Cameron Thomas. Nets fans might not like it. I completely forgot about the lottery. I just completely skipped it. But we're not gonna have pick 14 via New York. Yes, we did beat the Knicks in this, and because we beat the Knicks, we got our lottery pick. So that's amazing. Also, I picked 17 as well because he made the playoffs. Fernandez, I'm still gonna keep him. I'm gonna keep him. We got to the play, and you can't really thank him enough for that. Yeah, and we got to the playoffs, and he almost forced the Pistons to 7. So that's nice. That we also obviously have 2 first-round picks in the draft, which we'll probably draft with 14 and 17. We could use them to trade up, but I feel like drafting a rookie at this point will probably be beneficial for you. Could get like a guy like Brandon McCoy, so it wouldn't suck, but I'm gonna see if I can draft these picks, man. So 14, got Christian Collins. Never heard of him. Welcome to the team. Then we got Sadiq White, Abraham Joe Maker Ball might be the pick, man. I'm not gonna lie with you, but 7 for 1 from Sudan. So 2 really good players we just got in the draft. Everybody here will be accepted. Tariq Whitehead, free agency time. So okay, who do we have starting center money? Yes, kind of. So dude, I ain't gonna lie. Jalen Duren just sitting here free agency. I swear the Pistons offered him an extension. If we can pry him away from Detroit, or even Walker Kessler, I don't know why Walker Kessler's here. If we can pry one of these guys from the Utah, or so we're probably gonna get Kessler, but Duran looks like he might be a little better, 16, 11, but I guess Kessler might be the better rim protector. Might be the better fit for what we need right now. I'm gonna see if we could get Duran. I doubt he'll sign with us. Wait, no, if that's the most he can offer, we're not gonna get him. So we have to free up some money. We have to free up $6 million. So we have to free up a couple millions right here. So we might keep Cameron Thomas if we could do this right here. So who would have to be traded so we can get this deal done? Um, damn. So I guess uh, I don't want to trade Darren Sharp, but man, we right now are in a situation so we can. Okay, Keenan Boozer might start with Keenan Boozer. So Keenan Boozer, $4 million could be dumped off to like the Clippers for 2 seconds. So we'll do that first of all. Start off with that. That will open up. So we need to still get a minimum contract out of here if we want to lock ourselves into him. So Evans, I think this might be enough though. I'm hoping that might be enough. So Duran isn't gonna sign, but Kessler will be the other option I'd like. He's not gonna sign immediately though. He's a lot of money to offer him, but I'm fine wasting a lot of money, all my money on Kessler. I'm not with you, but we can renounce everybody else. So Walker Kessler. Oh, he already signed. We're gonna have to get rid of Clowney, Whitehead, all these guys. Whitehead was never really, I mean, 22nd overall pick. He shot good from 3. It's the only reason why I'd have interest in keeping him if we could, but we just can't. So we have to do this to bring Kessler out. Walker Kessler, welcome to Brooklyn. You're gonna be all our money, and I feel like you'll be a perfect fit for what we need. On our team. Last set. So we got that done. We got Jakucionis, Igor, we got Thomas, we got Hugo, we got Christian Collins, Isaiah Evans. So we'll see honestly how Christian Collins does at small forward. But we just have so much depth right now. I wouldn't hate probably making a trade. We have so many good young players. I said eventually we might have to make a trade. So we can sign like a guy to like a minimum or something off the bench, but we honestly might be fine. So we can sign like a Dalen Terry to a 1 year deal, 5 million, but that's honestly it. So Dalen Terry will be the shooting guard we sign if he gets minutes or not. But we just have so many good young players right now. I don't hate the idea of eventually making a trade. Jakucionis is up 5 overall, so if he can improve that 3-point percentage again, he'd be a really good player. He already is a really good player for us. Igor is up 5, and Gonzalez is up 5. He can't start with us. Only has a C minus C or C3. He's not going to work. Rashir's up. Wilson is up. I said so many young players. Isaiah Evans is also up to a 78, so maybe he could start. yeah, I'm really liking how everything's looking so far. We built, obviously, got our center and free. We didn't have to trade Cameron Thomas, which I like because I think Cameron Thomas could be a good piece for us. Even if he starts or come off the bench, man, we could eventually move him to a bench role if we get the right players. But my plan originally going into this, I know I was to get Giannis and Jakucionis together, but that didn't work. But I'm fine with the team we have now. So Jakucionis, Cameron Thomas, Hugo cannot start. I am sorry, but this is not going to work. Who else can we start? Isaiah Evans might honestly get the role, but it's an 80 overall. We're going to go 10-man rotation. I don't think we're ready for that yet. We're going to go 10-man rotation. But I'm gonna roll up this starting five. I don't think it's terrible. If Hugh and Dawes could just shoot threes, man, it'd be perfect. But I gotta see something because this is important right here for what I'm about to do. So Rasheer and Wilson, I guess, will both be playing in the rotation. Rasheer, we're gonna go up as small forward, man. He'll go down. Wilson, yeah, they're not really small forward type, but we'll see a couple of games. See, we'll go to like November to like that Lakers game, whatever. We'll see what he's shooting from three, and then we'll see what we can do. So, all right. Yeah, Hugo, yeah, it's not working. Get him out the starting five, man. It's just not gonna work. So, Zay Evans, you'll be in starting five from now on, man. Because we need to get a small four, a 3-and-D small four that can shoot these. Not that you're doing any better, but we just need somebody. We need a body that can shoot a little bit better from three, and hopefully it'll be the perfect fit. I don't know. Is your MVP, Rookie of the Year, 10 round Stokes. At the end of the season, though, we did finish off as the number 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. So an amazing season from us. 54 and 28 on the season. Player stats. Jakucionis. Does he make an All-NBA team? I think that's honestly what I saw. Yeah, All-NBA their team. So Jakucionis is really good, dude. So teams don't pass up on this guy. Nets, he kind of be the perfect fit. I ain't gonna lie. He obviously, he can score, rebound, pass, defend. He can shoot good from three. I'm sure he could eventually. He's shooting 37% now. So yeah, him and Thomas might be a future backcourt. You might see 16 from Jabari. So Jabari obviously didn't turn out to be a star, but he was a really good stretch four for us, man. Amazing rebound as well. Caleb Wilson with 10 from Igor. We'll just keep developing. So we have Igor off the bench. He can probably do the same thing for us. Just, 3-point potential just is never going to be there. But he could play wing guard. He'd probably go up at shooting guard, small forward. He could probably go up all these positions. So he can all 6'9". We have to remember that. He could probably he could not. He could play power forward as well. He could play all not power forward, but he could play a bunch of positions, man. So he's definitely stretchable out there. But I don't know if that was the right word to say, but you know what I mean, right? Damn, fucking go to the freaking player stats actually. So let me go back there. Eighth from Rasheer Fleming. Obviously, Rasheer hasn't really turned out to be nothing crazy for us, but he's a good player in the least. Eighth, Isaiah Evans, their starter. So we still don't really have like a good. It says one of his things are 3-point shooting, but he only shot 28%. So I don't know what that's about, but we can't really find that good 3-and-D guy. Fred Gonzalez definitely wasn't going to be it. So we'll go ahead and see if we can win the championship. They want to start him in the playoffs. Honestly, I kind of don't want to do. I don't want to play him in the starting five, so I'm just gonna completely flat on. He's on fire, so maybe he does something in the playoffs for us. I don't know. We'll see. But once no, I'm not. I'm not falling for it. His shooting is not going to be good for us, unless he was like on a hot streak from three heading into the playoffs, which I'm just gonna roll up the starting five we have. I think that makes sense for us anyway. So we got Cleveland around one, Garland, Mitchell, Hunter, Mobley, Allen. So like a guy like DeAndre Hunter would be perfect. Slide in there. We beat this team. We are gonna sweep them. Now we got Atlanta. So Benny Strice, Fox, Reza Shea, Jalen Johnson, Okongwu, Richardson, Portis, Robinson, Buffkin. Game one, you're gonna take. Game two, we get up. Game three, we're up 2-1. David's up 2-2. They're up 3-2. We're gonna go to game seven with them. I'm guessing Reza Shea just scoring all the points with this team. But now it's time to see if we can beat this team. We're not going back to Hugh Gonzalez starting. We might actually we're gonna lose this one, so we're gonna lose in seven, which sucks. But this team is definitely gonna get better, man. A lot better, trust me. I'm still not 100% on Cam Thomas though, so we'll see. I just want to keep him because of that playoff run he had, but Charlotte goes on to win it with Ace Bailey, Brandon. Yeah, this is a good team. Drew Timmy is starting at center for them. That's something I did not expect by any means. Drew Timmy starting, so they also got Peterson off. This is a good team. But player retirements, we have all these guys. So end of an era there, man. Draft lottery time. We're projected. Wow. Okay, we have 2 and 3 from Los Angeles, from Nick Claxton and Mikal Bridges. So we'll take it. Man, there's so many good head coaches we could sign, but Jody Fernandez has worked for us so far. Obviously, not much to the playoffs, but I'm gonna bring him back. I'm gonna bring Jody Fernandez back. I want to get him a championship. There was definitely options. Nate Nurse kind of would have been perfect. I'm gonna lie. He was there waiting. We have 2, 3, 8, and 10. What do we do with this? We could probably get another star. We could probably get a super, like an actual superstar with this trade package, which I think we do, honestly. So actually, I'm gonna see if we get a superstar, anybody with this trade package. Orlando Magic are rebuilding, and if we could somehow find a way to get Paulo Banchero here in Brooklyn, that'll be the guy. I want. Also, another guy. I want to see if I can go for Franz and Paulo, but Paulo could be our #1 guy for us. So him and Jakucionis seems great. So we're gonna see if we can trade away Thomas. Like I said, I have an idea if we could be a starting shooting guard next year. So we might need to accept when the team offers if you want to get it done. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna accept. No, I did not mean to go into the freaking draft, man. So, okay. Screw it, bro. Just draft with the picks. But most likely, probably likely, these picks will be traded. So, Cosby, we're going to draft with all these picks. Just really quickly. Damn, I did not mean to go into the draft. That honestly kind of ruined this whole thing, dude. But, alright, okay. We'll draft. We'll accept everybody. Yeah, whatever. Player options, we'll accept them. And then, like I said, um, if they're still in that rebuilding mode, which they are, Alvin Caro is the guy who wants for Orlando. Let's talk business, man. He can also play small forward for us. That's what I kind of want to 40% from three. So let's talk business, man. We'd have a really tall lineup too. So we have a lot to offer. Now I think I kind of want to keep these guys, but we'll have to trade Cameron Thomas. We have to trade like Gonzalez that you got definitely. I'll be willing to trade you guys for Sheer Fleming or Caleb Wilson. I guess it really wouldn't matter too much, but and then are we offering too much or too little? We need more money, so we can get that pretty easily. So we're serious. So Isaiah Evans, is that enough? Okay, they would have to give me players now. So we just wait till free agency for it to be. Yeah, we'll wait till free. We'll just literally 1 more day till free agency. Okay, we're free agency. So are they still in that mode of rebuilding? They are. So Paulo, come home, man. We've been saying this a spot for you to Brooklyn this whole time. So Fleming's the analysis they have 12 players. This is the thing in 2K. I don't know. Josh Leonard. We can probably throw Paul in here. Sucks, but yeah, or Lincoln. I guess we'll go Lincoln in there since I guess he was a lower pick in the draft. And then we'll throw Landori, I guess, or whatever. So all of these guys, and they still need $5 million. Okay, we'll throw Collins in there too. So all this, and then a first round pick on top of that, 2.5 stars, whatever. For Paulo Banchero, they agree. Paulo Banchero, welcome to Brooklyn. We gave you guys a monster package. Move him to small forward. He'll be our 96 overall superstar. Then that's all I'm looking for. Now we have our team. So, oh no, bro, we completely forgot to trade Cameron Thomas. That's what I tried to do. Oh, well, we're gonna see if we can work it out. He'll have to play the bench. So that's the thing. So you can't have all these guys starting five together. Maybe a lot of scoring, but we don't have to bring back John. We have Maker Bull. So, yeah, I didn't. Man, I should. I'm tried him out to trade Cameron Thomas. I ain't gonna lie with you. I once we started trading, completely forgot. But okay, so what are we gonna do? Is there any way we could slide Paul to the two? Like that's something I would do. So Paul 6'9" goes down to overall. Say Evans might have to play shooting guard for us. Man, I ain't gonna lie, because I do want to have Cameron Thomas play a bench role for us. So Isaiah Evans, if we develop the key in those other videos, that'd be huge for us because you could be our starting shooting guard. And I don't want to have all these guards in the same starting five. So kind of what I'm hoping for. then player progression. We'll see how these guys develop. Paulo up, Jakucionis up, we got Kessler up, we got Caleb Wilson up, Igor, we got Gonzalez, Isaiah Evans. They go up to an 83, which is nice for me. Joe Maker Bull is up as well. But this will be our rotation, man. I think the rotation is gonna be really good. So we'll obviously see how it looks. Also, probably to trade Hugo as well, so we have Paul, but we'll probably go 2 more years left in this rebuild. But I think about the 2029 pick, so we'll go ahead and auto generate the rookies for one last year. So yeah, one last season we'll auto generate these rookies. But man, been recording this for a while. Really, all I want now is the championship. We probably did everything we needed to do. Fernandez, I believed in you, but if we are upset again, we might have to move on. I don't know why with you. Jakucionis, they want to start Thomas, but I think it just makes more sense to come off the bench. With his defense also being a little bit of an issue, I heard as well, which he C plus career defense. They haven't say A, so I think it makes sense. Doesn't even have to score the ball. Just shoot good from three and play defense. Be like a Derek White for us, man. Paulo Banchero, Jabari, Kessler, Thomas, Caleb, Igor, and then Gonzalez is your 9-man rotation. So we'll leave it like that. And then shot tendencies, obviously, you want Paulo 99% of the shots. Jakucionis probably push that up a little bit as well. And then, honestly, that's probably it. So now I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Flag is your MVP, Keon Anthony, Rookie of the Year in Los Angeles. But Francois looked like he got a little bit better, I guess. Paulo even. We ended up being the number 3 seed this year. But don't get that twisted. We saw a really good record in 55 and 27. The Hornets were just on a different level, obviously. They have Connect, which I tried to get him. Looks like he signed a little bit of, $27 million. We're signing that, but I can never get cheap contracts like these CPUs. I don't know how they do it. I really don't know. How are they signing Keegan Murray to a minimum? I would have loved that, honestly. Him as a starting small forward would have been perfect if we wouldn't have got Paulo, obviously. But let's see how we did this season, obviously. So we had 25 from Paulo, 17 from Jakucionis. We had 16 from Thomas off the bench, 13.5 from Jabari, 12 from Isaiah Evans. So yeah, fill that role absolutely perfectly how I want him to. 12 from Wilson, 8 from Igor with 2 rebounds, 5 assists. Obviously, just that tall guy, I guess, can pass the ball. 8 from Hugo. Wasn't expecting. Oh, okay, 39% from 3. So I guess I'll take it. I'll take it, bro. We had 8 and 10 and 2 blocks from the Parker Panthers. Here we go. We're in the playoffs. We'll probably go ahead and shrink this bench utilization down to like a 26. So we got Washington in round 1. So, man, they got Ja, Edgecombe, Corey Kispert, Boozer, Robert Williams, Carrington. We can beat this team, though. Game 1, we're going to take. Game 2, we're going to take. Game 3, we're going to take. And sweep them. Now we got Miami. So Miami has Trey Young and Bam and AJ DeBanza. So completely forgot about him. They did get AJ. And they have Lou Dort as well. Sorry, shooting guard. And they got Misi as well. So obviously Bam, is he shooting good from threes? I mean, he shoots them, but like not on a high level. I don't know. It'll be hard, definitely. The rim protecting is good and stuff. Wiggins off the bench as well. Do we shrink our division down to an 8-man? I think we might do it. Game 1, we're gonna take. Game 2, they ended up. Game 3, we're up 2-1. We're up 3-1, and we're gonna beat them 5. Okay. Now we got Charlotte. So, man, Atlanta really didn't have a chance to beat them. I would have much rather played Atlanta, man. But now you got Charlotte. This team, obviously, Melo, Ace, Connect, Miles Bridges, Bobby Portis, Darren Peterson, Keith Murray, Jason Crowley, and Elijah Williams. So, yeah, this will be hard, but I want to start Igor at the 2. Igor Demon, they want to start him at the 2. I don't know if I really agree with it, but hey, man, we'll do it. Why not? Game 1, they're going to take. Game 2, Game 3, Game 4. This Hornets team is just too good, man. So, as long as the Hornets are like this, you can probably. I think we can beat the Spurs if we make it to the finals. I'm not gonna lie with you. I don't know, the team is pretty good though. But damn, man, I really wanted to see if we could win. But I'm gonna go one more year. We're not gonna give it up on that. So one more year left on this rebuild. We'll go ahead and resign everybody. We have the second overall pick. What are we gonna do with that? We'll keep Fernandez, I guess, but I'll see you guys obviously last season in the playoffs. See you guys in the playoffs. Season, and all we did was basically trade our two centers to get a reliable backup center in Chris Sinak Jr. We can finally rely on. But here we go. This will be, I want to start Wilson in the playoffs, but 23 from Paulo, 22 and a half from Jakucionis. This guy was a really good rookie, man. I'll definitely give it to him. Shout out to Jakucionis. 16 from Isaiah Evans, 15 from Jabari, 11, 11, 9, 9, and then 4. So here we go. In the final lead rotation that way it is throughout the whole rest of the way. We gotta play the Raptors, so probably beat them in round one, which we do. Now we got Miami. If we can beat this team starting Quinn post at center, which we are. Now we got Detroit. Charlotte got eliminated in round one. That's crazy. Okay. Now we got Detroit at 7th seed. They're starting whole 69 overall. Dude, if we lose the team starting Randy Graham, 69 overall center, never hear the end of it. We should be able to beat them pretty easily. Yeah, we just probably had a field day in the paint. Now we got Utah. So Keontae George is their starting point guard. They got King Gibson, Stokes, Josiah Mosley, Misi. Okay, they're a good team, but I'm confident enough to say we could probably beat this team. Game one, we're gonna take game two, game three, and game four, game five. No way, dude. We had him. We literally was up 3-0. If we choke a 3-0 lead to end this one off, I'm actually done. No way we choke a 3-0 lead, right? 2K were just trying to get me worried, right? No way, no way, no way, no way, no way, no freaking way, man. Okay, I was about to say we're gonna do it. Okay, we're gonna win. Really got scared there for a second. 108 to 95. We got it done. Okay. Um, good fashion as well. So I'm surprised I wanted to bench Jabari and Kessler. But honestly, this one, got to give this one to Yakacho. We don't win this without him. And, you guys voted right when you guys said Yakacho to the Nets. It was a really good fit. So who do you guys think the next pick will be for the Raptors? I'm already kind of guessing who you guys might take, or it's either going to be Conrad or Asa. But I think Conrad to the Rockets makes sense. So hopefully you guys vote Asa Newell. But I'll see you guys next time. Peace.